Misugi. Ozora. He shifted it to the flank. Back into the middle. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Hits one! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all!
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply
Big
done.
chance! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals! Masao Tachibana and Kazuo Tachibana. Hyuga. Ozora. Picked out brilliantly. Has a look and place it forward. Hyuga. Hits one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Succumbs to the pressure. Hyuga. Ozora. And he's managed to get free. And a shot! Danger averted for now. And he's picked out the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's in a good position here. Chance! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals! Quality ball. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! Fiddles it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Throw in. Ishizaki. Masao Tachibana. Ozora. Gets his pass away. Drilled in low. And he'll shoot here! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Hyuga stood up well to him there. Pinches it off him. Ozora. Oh, he's found some space here. And a header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
No, he's had it taken off him. Done delicately. Ozora. Can he spark a counter here? Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ozora goes steaming forward. Ozora. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
Yeah, I'd have picked Vinicius Junior! That's a half-decent try. Havertz. Bellingham. And it's Rudiger. And here's Vinicius Junior. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for options for movement. Merino! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good running, strong and purposeful. Just eases him off the ball. Still goalless at the moment. And he's onside. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Kubo. Merino. Adli. Looking for the runner. And he's being shifted off it. Looking for the run. Haaland. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kubo. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? In he goes again! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that's a good ball. Neuer getting this one clear. And reclaimed it in a trice.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Kubo. Havertz. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's intervened well there. Spread it left. He's shifting through the gears here. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he spark a counter here? Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And if you have just joined us, oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Can he find the finish? Oh, taken with style. And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Merino. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Gosens. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Merino.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Adley. That's Cataldi. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Can he put it away? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Merino should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Coming on the field is number 8.
Cataldi. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Gosens. Palmer absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he cuts out the supply. Cataldi.
2 added minutes have been
Ikone.
indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. The ball has bounced loose now. Neuer with the clearance. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bellingham. Haaland. Great chance! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Decent progress down the left. Stood up well to him there. Haaland. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for options for movement. And that has been knocked clear. Koundé. And that's aimed into the middle. Petzela.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's being shifted off it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Goes in for the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Works it forward, and he was alert to it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Oh, that was expansive.
He gets big, and it's in. 2 up, and threatening to pull clear.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Haaland. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Haaland. And he's... Haaland! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And he is just ripping it up. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt...
And the shot! And how did he not make it four? This possibly the last play of the half.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we've reached half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Has a go! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bellingham has created one goal already. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
That's a throw.
The attendance for this match was
Engages and forces him off the ball.
70,987. Substitution.
Quality ball. Chance here to counter. Bellingham goes looking wide, and he skips past his man, fiddles it through. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's looking to set free a runner. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Bellingham. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Really fierce, close defending. Bellingham. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Defending was strong and firm. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Two
Well, it didn't look good for a while,
indicated.
but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Chance for the header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. And with that, the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Odegaard.
Martinelli! And he's straight offside. Nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Diving header! He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. So we're still where we started right now. Ruben Neves could move up a gear here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Out towards the flank.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Climbs up big! Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's another throw. Ruben Neves. Hector Fort. It's a good spell of possession, this. No, he's had it taken off him. Steaming on goalwards. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the right. And that has been cut short. Now it's Ruben Neves. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Merino. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Merino! Really well taken goal. And just like that, he's into double figures now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution on the field. Number 24. Coming on to
Odegaard.
is
Ball's
number
out once
16.
more. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Hector Fort deals with that comfortably. And the counter is on. That's a good ball out wide. Kubo. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And that was very necessary.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
And we have our very first corner.
Is number 74.
And he thumps it clear. Cittadella are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. And that has been knocked clear. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Number 32. Coming on the field. Number 21. Number 18.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Gets into some space. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he's had a hit! They've done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter.
And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And we're underway. Kubo, he has found the way through. Goes in for the header! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputation.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed.
Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's a key interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He is through here. He can get that clear. Now it's Belotti. Merino. Haaland. Haaland has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Opts for safety. Kempf. Now he's off and running. Bellingham. Rodri. Paz. Oh, a delicate chip through. And here's Haaland. Martinelli. Passing is crisp. Has a go! Paz. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Paz. Played out towards the right wing. Havertz gets a foot in here. Martinelli. Bellingham. He's looking to set free a runner. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Climbs up big! And he's taking no chances there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Martinelli. Still just a single goal between the sides. Turns back here, probably the best option. Paz. 60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Haaland has found the net here, of course. Now it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. Nice control. Merino. Paz. Paz. Martinelli. Paz. So what can they make of this? And claimed it back swiftly. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Martinelli. Paz. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Haaland. No way through, so back it comes.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Now it's Cutrone. Cutrone with a terrific header. He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hoisted in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Empoli clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
An early chance! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
He's looking to set free a runner. Does well to stand firm and defend it. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Another throw-in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gustavo Henrique.
Gustavo Henrique really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Palmer. Played out towards the right wing. Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good spread. Nicely weighted ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There's the hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Rudiger. Has a go!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Gustavo Henrique has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's quick to get it clear again. Some really good ball movement. Bellingham. And he's there to belt it away. Taken back almost at once. Neuer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that,
And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How would you review the first half?
well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched.
Has a shot! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Rodri. Played with speed from back to front. Now, what about a counter-attack? Haaland. Gustavo Henrique. And the ball's a good one here. And the finish! And that was very necessary.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Real chance! Now the finish!
The attendance for this match was
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Now it's Haaland, and he's picked out the run, and it tries a shot! Goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
number 18.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first...
Big chance! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, and he's following up! Corner number 2 then. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Up he goes! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he's managed to get rid. shot away! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Coming
Couple of
onto the
changes then in
field
quick
is
succession.
Number 22, Deschilio.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bellingham. Quality ball. Can he spark a counter here?
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for the runner. Great hit! They've scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shot! In he goes again! And it's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mohamed Salah, very much the hat-trick hero. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So we're up and running. Bellingham. Kubo. Goes in for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well timed, excellent interception. And the counter is on. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in
peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Has a look and place it forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's got away, and he's been shifted off it. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Kubo driving forwards. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, it was all about timing if he was going to be stopped legally, but obviously that wasn't the case.
The major moment in the game. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Haaland. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Works it forward. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Danger averted for now. Now it's Haaland. Ødegaard. And it's Ruben Neves. And here's Haaland.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Quality ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed. Can he put it away? He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
The less said about that pass, the better. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are back on the way. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Kubo. And here's Haaland. Great defending, strong and
The
determined.
attendance for this match was 72,306.
Kubo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Haaland! A whisker away from making it 4.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution in progress.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that was very necessary. That's the throw. Koundé.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Big header! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a sharp pass. Oh, super find.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ruben Neves did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tries to thread one through. Now it's Ruben Neves. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. He's had it taken off him. Hernandez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Haaland. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance here to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rudiger makes the interception. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Havertz with the short one. There's the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Looks to clip it forward.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Merino, gently done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Koundé, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease. Bellingham! Oh, it's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Alisson with the clearance. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Havertz. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Kubo! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rodri cuts it out. Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pinches it off him.
2 added minutes has
Bellingham.
been indicated.
Haaland. Belts one. And the half-time whistle goes. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything?
Tries a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Mikel Merino is there to clear.
The attendance for this match was 71.
Could be danger here. He is through here. Just the keeper to beat. Can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Coming on the field is number 13.
That's really well cleared. Now it's Martinelli. Haaland! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. He's in here! Haaland! He's scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's managed to get free. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And he's quick to get it clear again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a sharp pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Threads one in. And that's an errant pass.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, in with a header! They've scored! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
After 85
It's become a case of men against boys.
Number 17. Substitution on the field.
No, he refuses to take the bait.
Number 7. Coming on the field.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
7. Number 9.
And no, that was never going to make it. And he's gone looking for safety. Caught offside that time. Five minutes to add. He has found the way through. Oh, nicely intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Bellingham. Martinelli. Header! Rudiger finds himself offside. That's that, the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you... Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge. And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Kubo. No, that's been intercepted. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more
Can he finish? There's a goal! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's been won straight back. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior gets his pass away. Bellingham! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rudiger cuts it out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's had it taken off him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cleared without complication. And that has been cut short. Works it forward. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Can he finish? It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Oh, here's a chance! And that certainly packed a punch.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Big chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a sweet ball, that. Well read, and the danger is averted. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch, this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Cafu. Mateus. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kubo! Yes! And they are on the rise again, ahead again in the race for promotion. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Shifted upfield. Merino. And that could set him on his way. Haaland finds himself offside. Now it's Haaland. Kubo.
That was lovely, that.
And he's surging through. Vinicius Junior! De Bruyne. Bellingham. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good ball. There's no flag. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, and reclaimed it in a trice. Nicely aimed pass. Bellingham! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bellingham really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Ruben Neves. Well read, nice interception. Dembele. Ruben Neves. It's Bellingham. Havertz. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Goalkeeper's ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And now they can clear their lines. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the...